Hi, I'm Michael, and this is Carelifornia. This morning, there's some good news for folks who have been affected by Hurricane Laura in Louisiana. The state of Louisiana is going to receive temporary, disaster-specific SNAP benefits to help those affected by the hurricane. Additionally, many states across the country have been assisted immensely by the most recent pandemic aid that's been made available from the federal government. Things like extended unemployment benefits and SNAP benefits. But one state, Nebraska, has been going against the current and decided to forego most of the pandemic aid, even though this aid has been made available by the federal government at no cost to help its state's residents make it through these next couple of months. So today, we're talking about the disaster SNAP benefits available in Louisiana and Nebraska's reluctancy to take the pandemic help that's available for its state's residents. Now, this is your 5-minute daily dose. So let's make this quick. But before we do that, if you'll like this information, if you find it interesting, if you find it helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. So this morning, we start with the disappointing decision by Nebraska's governor to not participate in some of the most needed pandemic assistance programs. These measures mainly focus around expanded max SNAP benefits that have been continually authorized by the federal government on a month-to-month basis. These benefits provide low-income families with the maximum amount of SNAP benefits allowable for their household size, regardless of their income, as long as they are under the highest income limit. Although Nebraska has applied for the $300 Trump extended unemployment benefits, it has foregone these types of SNAP max benefits. While Nebraska has not said they will not apply for the program, a spokesperson from Nebraska's Health and Human Services has replied states' programs will continue to return to their typical operations as we continue to return to a greater place of normalcy and work to get Nebraska growing. Also, she said, we encourage all residents who can and are able to get back to work to do so. But without this pillars of support, many Nebraskans are going to have to find alternate ways to ensure their families get enough food. Inversely, in Louisiana today, the USDA, that's the Department of Agriculture, announced that it's going to provide disaster SNAP benefits or DSNAP benefits to households who would not normally be eligible for the benefits based on their income and their household sizes. They may be able to qualify under the temporary disaster income limits for supplemental food benefits. The Secretary of the USDA, that's Sonny Perdue, said that DSNAP will provide additional support for our neighbors in the Bayou State. We're with them now and will be throughout the recovery, end quote. This newest change is made to try to help Louisiana residents make it through the aftermath of Hurricane Laura. Additionally, SNAP has made changes like allowing SNAP beneficiaries to temporarily purchase hot foods with their EBT benefits, extending reporting periods, and a specific waiver to allow Louisiana to automatically replace 50% of the August SNAP benefits to households in parishes affected by the storm. To be eligible for these temporary disaster SNAP benefits, recipients must live in one of the parishes that's been designated as the eligible for federal individual assistance by President Trump on August 28th. Additionally, you must have been affected by the disaster and meet the expanded DSNAP eligibility requirements. If eligible under the temporary expanded disaster SNAP benefits, households can receive a minimum of 1 month of the maximum allowable SNAP benefits based on their household size. These benefits should be used to purchase food to restock their pantries and any food that had been lost or spoiled as a result of the hurricane. Louisiana will start their DSNAP distributions in 2 phases, one beginning this week and another beginning next week, and all operations will be done virtually. Overall, it's good to see that the USDA and SNAP is responding to the increased need that is brought by having a disaster like Hurricane Laura with a pandemic like we have right now. It seems that Louisiana and other states who are utilizing these programs are thinking about their residents first rather than politics. The same cannot be said about Nebraska. It's crazy to think that nearly 173,000 people are going to be left without additional pandemic benefits simply because the governor wants to pretend that there's no longer a pandemic and that everyone can simply just go back to work. Sure, the strategy will work. Some people will go back to work. This is because the regular SNAP benefits and unemployment benefits will not be enough to support their families. But this dramatically increases the possible rate of spread and growth of the pandemic in their state. Obviously, it's important to weigh out the needs of the economy and the health of your state, but just cutting off all benefits preemptively is cruel and malicious under the flimsy premise of pragmatism. This has been your 5-minute daily dose, and hope that you found it interesting or helpful or at least useful. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. Also, we here at Carelifornia, we know health insurance. So if you have any questions about your health insurance, leave them down below. We'll be happy to make a new video or a new post as soon as we can. Now, other than that, I'm Michael, and this is Carelifornia, wishing you a happy, healthy,